Happy Thanksgiving, suckers! Hey everybody, it's Sword Song, and I'm just coming to say Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you had a wonderful, beautiful day, and that you enjoyed all the fun, and love, and family, and food, and greatness that comes with this holiday. I have a dog here, and my eyelashes, oh god, oh fucking tits. If not, if you have encountered some hard times recently coming into the holiday, my heart goes out to you, it really does. I've had the same scenario 2 days ago. A friend of mine passed away, and so it's been a hard holiday, but it's still a good time, and I know that she would want me and her family to keep going and have a good holiday like we did, So, but not only is today Thanksgiving, it is also my 100th year. It's my 1 year anniversary. I keep getting that confused with my 100th episode, which is coming up as well. Okay, for my 1 year anniversary, I have been trying to do something special. I was trying to sit down with some friends and talk about what I had gone through and what I've learned and things like that. I tried to sit down with the sword mom and my sister and talk with them while playing some Agario. I tried playing Lurking, which I still want to play, but turns out it wasn't really good for what I wanted it to do with it, because I spent most of the recording, just whispering. In the end, none of it lasted anyways. Lurking, my eyeshadow makes my eyes look really tiny. It's all green and gold, but in the end, nothing worked. Everything crashed out. For Lurking, I played for an hour, and I got 5 minutes. With Sword Mom and Rhea, I got 1 minute of recording out of about an hour and a half of chatting. I didn't even get to sit down with Buddy and everyone to talk because, it was busy. There was a lot of stuff going on. It was actually a member of Buddy's family that passed away a couple days ago. And we've all been kind of trying to cope with that, and it's been real crazy. Especially because for me, I've never had anyone real close to me pass away. So it's very, it's a new thing. It's a new experience. But I wanted to sit down and talk a little bit about what I've done and learned in these past year, because the school I went to, which I've talked about a lot, to graduate you had to do a thing called a continuation. If you wanted to move from middle school to high school, you did a continuation. When you were graduating, you did a continuation. You pretty much sat down with your portfolio and your transcripts, which you wrote, and told the teachers and your family why you deserve to go on, why you deserve to graduate. And it was a really cool thing. It was a great experience because it wasn't just like, yeah, you're good, go on. It was, you had to sit down and explain how you grew as a person. And I kind of wanted to do that. Maybe not quite as formal because I don't have anybody. I tried to get people to come, but my computer was like, no, Sword Song, fuck you, right up the butt. So my butt was fucked, and no one was happy. I'm drinking, this is a Welch's Sparkling Daiquiri Juice. It's a mocktail. I just like strawberry soda. Like, if I'm not drinking Dr. Pepper, I drink strawberry soda. Or water, tea, things like that. But generally, it's Dr. Pepper. But I started this project, and I know I've mentioned it before, but it was largely, a lot of times I feel very out of control in my life. Being homeless and kind of floating around, the past year or a couple years I've been really stable at my grandparents', which I'm very thankful for, going back to Thanksgiving. But there's still a lot of stuff that I feel really out of control of right now. And things that I can't even try to do anything about because it's so very out of my hands. And this YouTube channel, one of the reasons was it gave me something I had complete control over. No one could tell me what I could and couldn't do outside of user term agreements and things like that. It wasn't, you need to do this by this time. It was, this is my project. If I want it to go anywhere or do anything with it, it's on me. There is nobody on top of me telling me what I need to do or what I can do or what I can't do. So I did that. Also, part of it was to kind of stay close with my mom and sister and my stepdad, because they're in Colorado. They're far away, but we're really, really close. And one of the things we used to do is play video games all the time. My mom and I have this magnificent way of taking single player games and turning them into multiplayer games like Zelda and shit. I can't even explain how we did it. And it was never a conscious thing. We never actually were like, hey, we're gonna take fucking, Splinter Cell or whatever. I don't even know. I don't play FPSs. And make it a multiplayer. It was just, it happened. And so I thought it'd be fun to keep playing video games and kind of be able to share that with my mom. And also, I've always had an interest in making short films and doing all sorts of stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do this. And also, I've been on YouTube since back in the days of yore when it was just kittens. And I love YouTube, and I've been spending so much time on there. I'm like, oh, I might as well contribute to it. But through this process, I have learned so much about myself and about my situation and my computer and different programs and the internet as a culture. Firstly, like when I went into this, I was so scared. I have light right above me, so it makes me look like I have really deep eyes. It's terrible lighting. But when I went into this, I was worried about cyberbullies and things like that because you hear so many horror stories about it, and you see them too. If you read YouTube comments, so many people are like, "Hey, well, you're a fat bitch, and everybody hates you because I'm a douche," and anonymity makes monsters of us all. And I was really, really worried about that. But within doing this, I have met some of the most fantastic people. People who are now pretty good friends of mine, from the Drunk Kids Gaming and just various people who have contacted me or seen my videos. And it's really cool. I've had the greatest time. Yeah, I've had some moments where I'm really confused. Like some dude came into my channel discussion and he wrote stop fuck, and every letter, like every first letter of the words was capitalized. So it was really weird. It said stop fucking saying null, it's not fucking cool, or something along those lines, like NULL. I'm like, what? I don't remember saying null, like outside of maybe when I need to, but I don't really remember saying it. Also, I don't really say shit just because it's cool, so I got really confused. Then I'm like, oh, it's probably just some dude sassing me because people are sassy. But it's been really cool. Also, I've learned so much about different programs, from like what I've been using as screen capturing to just trying to make sure my computer stays running. After my first computer crashed, I was like, oh god. And then I was, lucky enough to get this one and got it up and running, and then it crashed. And then I got it on, new operating systems and all this stuff, and it's been so educational. I went from that person that it was like, hey, my computer's broken, can you fix it? And I'd be like, did you press Control Alt Delete? To actually having some fucking idea of what I'm doing. At least with my machine. I wouldn't want to do anybody else's. I help with my grandfather's, but that's because, somebody's got to. But it's really, I've learned so much, and I've learned so much about games. And also, to get a little more serious, I know I've mentioned this before, notably in the Presentable Liberty play, that I have been struggling with suicidal ideation since I was 9 years old, and I have 6 previous attempts. And the past year has been really hard for me. So between my dad's house burning down, which you guys, helped share that video so much, and that was really great, to my grandmother having heart surgery and then being diagnosed with cancer, to just various medical issues with me or with my family or my friends, things like that. It's been really intense. And there have been times where I found myself alone in my little cave upstairs, thinking really bad thoughts, being in a very dark place. And obviously this is something I'd done before, but I was able to reach out for help. It was usually like, oh, I have to reach out for help because this is not societally acceptable. I didn't really have any other reason. I wish I could say I did, but it was usually I just didn't kill myself. That was really it. It was just a choice not to. There was no reason for it. I just decided not to. Whereas these past few times, it's been, I haven't hurt myself and I've reached out for help because of this YouTube channel, because of what I'm doing. I'm saying a lot. I'm really sorry. But I've been putting a lot of work into this, and a lot of thought, and just a lot of heart. And I'm trying to put out the best I can, from me to what you're watching to, everything. I am putting out the best I possibly can with what I have, from my computer to what skills I have, to the amount of money I can't put into this right now. I mean, when I get money, I'm gonna start really upgrading stuff and getting like real games and making real short films and doing all this. But right now, I'm doing what I can with what I have, and I've been having a blast. And I'm just so happy that you have come along for this ride. Because I've said it before, and I will probably say it again. I do this for me. Um, Fucking tits. I said, oh my god, damn, piss ass motherfucker, tits. And it's not that I do it just for me. The stuff that I'm doing is for me. I'm having fun. I want to share that with you. I have invited you along for the ride of me just going apeshit in front of a camera. The ummining press. I'm so fucking dainty. I'm a dainty broad. It's been crazy and hectic, and I'm so happy that you have decided to join me, even if it's just every now and then you watch a video, or like a few of you watch them when they come out on Fridays. It is thrilling for me. It's really exciting to me that you guys watch these videos, and I'm really happy that you get some enjoyment out of them, even if you just pick them apart and make fun of me or whatever. As long as you're having fun, that's the whole point of this and the whole concept. So it's been an incredible year, and you rock and are incredible, and I love you entirely. Even when you're upside down, not that you can see it. Anyway, so thank you very, very much for a great year. And then this next year, I've got a lot of fun stuff planned. I'm going to try and be a little more me. I was talking to Sword Mom about it, and she said that and Disco says it too, that I hold back a lot on camera, that I'm not as over the top and bombastic as I generally am. So I'm going to try and get a little more comfortable with that, and be a little less PC and more just kind of crazy. And hopefully that'll be fun. I'm going to try and take it to some more places, get some more short films, and just I've got a lot of ideas kind of working, and in the next year that will hopefully happen, and you guys can see that and come along on the ride. You're always invited. And yeah, thank you all so much, and I hope you have the most wonderful of Thanksgivings. And I said again. Gah! This is why I should script myself. Remember to do all that fun YouTube stuff, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It would not hurt you at all. I think so. I mean, unless you have a short in your computer. And then you should get that fixed. Stop watching my videos and fix your computer, because that is a fire hazard. I've had enough fires in my life for this year. So, I will talk to you all later. Thank you for calling. Happy Thanksgiving! Happy 1 year anniversary! Happy you rock so entirely, and you don't even know it. You need to get on knowing that. Do some research on yourself. Bye!